Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is another film review. So I wasn't going to do tons of film reviews, but I've done two so far, and it feels like I should do one for this film because you might skim this, you might skip past it when you're looking at listings and stuff. And this is literally one of the best films I've seen for ages. The best film I've seen for a long time. So just wanted to introduce you to the film, tell you about something about it. Try not to give you too many spoilers, because I would say you need to go in blind with this one to get the best out of it, I think. You know, some films, you know, the joy of it is how the plot develops, and this is definitely true for this film. It's called Nobody. So it's quite a recent one, so I don't think you necessarily had loads of chance to watch this, assuming you're watching this as I put the video out. And it's on, in the UK, it's on, I watched it on Now TV, so it's on the Sky Cinema channels. I don't know what's on other things, obviously, but that's how I saw it. But it's worth buying. Just go out there and get it if you haven't got those channels. It's so good. So Bob Odenkirk plays the main character. I think he's a fantastic actor. He was a standout in Breaking Bad, and obviously he did Better Call Saul, and he obviously dominates the show, but in a really good way, because he's got such a great way of being very authentic and real and putting you in the moment, putting you in his character, and that is definitely what he does in this film. It's really nice to see him get a movie vehicle, and he does this so well. Again, I don't want to spoil too much, but I'll tell you how the film begins, because it's not really a spoiler, because it takes off in a direction you're not expecting. So it starts off with setting up the fact that he's a family man. He's got a son and a daughter and a wife. So, you know, sort of standard family situation. And in the first few minutes of the film, his house is broken into. And the way he reacts to the situation, I think, takes you by surprise a little bit as a viewer. Surprised his son and disappointed his son, because he wanted his dad to be a big hero, and he doesn't really kind of live up to those kind of expectations. There's a bit of tension between him and the son anyway, already established in the previous scene. The script is brilliant, by the way. I mean, it's so real. It's very cool. And anyway, the way he reacts to this break-in sets up kind of certain expectations for what you think about his character, and certainly what his family thinks about his character. And then he is kind of frustrated by himself. He's frustrated by the situation. He feels a bit emasculated and a little bit like constantly tense, and just a little bit like he needs to let off some energy. And then he gets himself into a situation on a late night bus, protecting a woman who looks like she's going to be attacked. She's definitely being harassed, and it definitely looks like she's going to be attacked. And this is a huge moment in the film. It's a massive scene. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but it's amazing. And then it just takes off from there. It's a film that keeps surprising you. It's a film that has got lots of violence in it, but the violence is really guttural. It's really in your face. It's really real. It's very... it makes you wince sometimes. It looks like everybody's getting hurt. You know, sometimes I think that was what people said about what they liked about the Daredevil series on Netflix. The violence was really real. If you look at something like Kingsman, where it's kind of choreographed, it looks like a dance, you're not really impacted as a viewer in the sense of it bringing tension to your viewing. You're just sort of enjoying it as some sort of voyeuristic thing. Whereas with this, you're so in the scene that it's just really tense, and you're really feeling for the people on the screen. So that is a really big feature of the film, because it's a very violent film, and just the situation gets worse and worse. But also, it keeps surprising you. I don't want to say why, but the characters in the film are not what they seem to be. And yeah, I couldn't recommend this enough. It was so thrilling. It was funny sometimes. It was... the best thing about it was his unpredictability, but the acting was fantastic. There was a real sense of reality to it that brought an extra dimension of you caring about the characters and you wanting this crazy, seemingly unstoppable situation to get resolved. And then it's all very charming as well. So some of the surprises are done with a bit of a wink and some of the so I was just running out of battery. I just did something. And it's just a fantastic film. So yeah, go find Nobody and watch it because it is so good. Bye.